Hello, guys. What if the secret to a wildly successful career and a life of impact isn't about what you do or how you do it, but why you do it? In a world obsessed with chasing trends and quick wins, Simon Sinek starts with Why flips the script, revealing a powerful framework to inspire yourself, lead others, and build a legacy that lasts. In just a few minutes, I'll unpack 5 transformative lessons from this game-changing book that will redefine how you approach your work, connect with people, and create a purpose-driven life. By the end of this video, you'll have a proven blueprint to inspire, stand out, and make a difference. So, grab a pen, hit that like button, and let's dive into the art of starting with why. Meet Sarah, a 32-year-old nonprofit manager from Chicago. 2 years ago, Sarah felt burned out. Her team was productive, but their work lacked spark, donors were disengaged, and she questioned if her career was making a real impact. Sarah loved helping communities, but wondered if she'd ever turn her passion into something truly meaningful. She chased new strategies, copied competitors' campaigns, and hoped for a breakthrough, but nothing clicked. Sound familiar? Like many of us, Sarah thought success meant perfecting processes or finding the right tactics. Then she discovered Start With Why by Simon Sinek, a revolutionary guide to building a career and life anchored in purpose, not just results. This book didn't just transform Sarah's work. It gave her a mission that inspired everyone around her. Let's break down the 5 key lessons that helped Sarah and can help you. Lead with purpose and create unstoppable impact. Lesson 1. Start with why. Your purpose is your superpower. Sinek's core idea is the golden circle. Most people focus on what they do, products, services, or how they do it, strategies, processes. But the most inspiring leaders and organizations start with why. Their purpose, cause, or belief. Sinek writes, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. When you clarify your why, you connect emotionally with others, build trust, and stand out in a crowded world. For Sarah, this was a revelation. Her nonprofit focused on what they did, providing meals to underserved communities and how they did it, like efficient logistics. But after reading Sinek, Sarah dug deeper. Why did her work matter? She realized her organization existed to empower communities through dignity and care. She shared this why in donor pitches, team meetings, and marketing. Within months, donations surged by 40%, volunteers doubled, and her team felt renewed purpose. Sinek's research shows that purpose-driven organizations, like Apple or Patagonia, outperform competitors because their why resonates deeply. To apply this, write down why you do what you do. What belief drives you? Maybe you're a teacher who believes in unlocking every student's potential, or a marketer who wants to tell stories that matter. Share your why in your next email, pitch, or a conversation, and notice how it changes the response. Ask yourself, what's your why, and how can you express it? Lesson 2. Inspire, don't manipulate. Sinek argues that there are 2 ways to influence. Manipulation, using discounts, fear, or trends, or inspiration, connecting through shared beliefs. Manipulation works short-term but erodes trust. Inspiration builds loyalty that lasts. Sarah used to rely on manipulative tactics like urgent fundraising emails that screamed, "Donate now or we'll shut down." They raised some funds but left donors skeptical. Inspired by Sinek, Sarah shifted to inspiration. She shared stories of how meals restored hope for families, tying every campaign to her why. Donors started giving not out of guilt, but because they believed in the mission. Sinek points to leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., who inspired millions not with tactics, but with a clear why. Equality for all. For Sarah, this meant rethinking team meetings too. She stopped pushing quotas and started asking, how can we make every meal a moment of dignity? Her team's morale soared and productivity followed. To try this, identify one way you're using manipulation. Maybe it's overhyping a product or rushing a sale. Replace it with an inspiring message tied to your why. For example, if you're a freelancer, don't just pitch your skills. Explain why your work solves a deeper problem. Reflect. Are you manipulating or inspiring? and how can you shift? Before we dive into the next lesson, let's make sure you never miss a video that could transform your career and life. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon right now. It's free, takes 2 seconds, and ensures you get proven strategies like these to unlock your purpose and lead with impact. Join our community of purpose-driven dreamers, and let's start with why together. Lesson 3. Build a tribe around your why. Sinek emphasizes that your why attracts a tribe, people who share your beliefs and amplify your impact. These aren't just customers or colleagues. They're advocates who trust you because your purpose aligns with theirs. Sarah realized her nonprofit's donors and volunteers weren't just supporters. They were a tribe united by the belief that everyone deserves dignity. She stopped chasing every donor and focused on those who connected with her why, hosting small events where she shared personal stories of impact. One donor, moved by a story of a single mom who regained confidence through their program, pledged $50,000 and recruited 5 more donors. Sinek cites examples like Harley Davidson, whose why, freedom and rebellion, creates a loyal community of writers. Sarah also empowered her team to share their personal whys, which deepened their connection to the mission. To build your tribe, identify one group that shares your why. Maybe it's clients who value sustainability or colleagues who prioritize creativity. Reach out with a message that highlights your shared belief, like inviting them to a brainstorming session or sharing a relevant article. Ask, who's in your tribe, and how can you connect with them authentically? Lesson 4. Communicate your why clearly and consistently. A powerful why is useless if you can't communicate it. Sinek stresses that your why must be simple, clear, and repeated often to stick. Sarah used to overwhelm donors with stats and jargon, like 12,000 meals served with 95% efficiency. After Sinek, she crafted a clear message. We believe every meal should restore dignity. She put this on her website, email signatures, and even staff aprons. The consistency paid off. People started repeating her why back to her, and her nonprofit's brand became unmistakable. Sinek points to Apple's consistent why, think different, which shines in every ad and product. Sarah also trained her team to share the why in every interaction, from donor calls to social media posts. To apply this, boil your why down to one sentence that's emotional and memorable. If you're a graphic designer, maybe it's, I create visuals that tell stories that matter. Test it in your next LinkedIn post or client pitch, and repeat it consistently for a week. Notice how people respond. Think, how can you make your why impossible to forget? Lesson 5. Live your why every day. Sinek's final lesson is that your why isn't just a slogan. It's a way of life. To inspire others, you must embody your purpose in every decision, big or small. Sarah realized her nonprofit's why, dignity and care, had to extend beyond meals. She changed how her team worked. Instead of rushing deliveries, they trained volunteers to chat with recipients, building connections. She also advocated for better working conditions for staff, ensuring they felt valued too. This authenticity transformed her organization's culture and reputation. Local media covered their human-first approach, attracting more partners. Sinek argues that living your why creates a ripple effect, inspiring others to act. For Sarah, this meant turning down a corporate sponsor whose values clash with her why, a tough but empowering choice. To live your why, audit one area of your life or work, maybe how you treat colleagues or choose projects. Does it align with your purpose? Make one small change like prioritizing ethical clients or mentoring a teammate and see how it feels. Ask, how can you make your why a daily habit? Today, Sarah is a thriving leader. Her nonprofit serves thousands. Her team is passionate, and her why inspires everyone she meets. She didn't find her purpose, she clarified it, thanks to Start With Why. This book isn't just about working better. It's about living with intention to create a life and career that matter. Here's your challenge. Pick one lesson. Maybe it's clarifying your why, inspiring others, or living your purpose, and apply it this week. Small steps lead to massive impact. Want to start with why? Grab Start with Why using the link in the description for an exclusive deal. If this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone ready to lead with purpose. Let's build a community of inspired leaders together. Comment below. Which lesson are you trying first? I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.